Debt is a problem right now in the United States. Americans holding more than $1.5 trillion on their credit cards in the third quarter of last year. Since 2020, Better Business Bureau has received over 11,000 complaints and 900 negative reviews about debt and credit assistance companies, which reveals a pattern of misleading and sometimes fraudulent claims. Dale Dixon with Better Business Bureau joins us now to talk story. Good morning, Dale. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Good morning. Absolutely.
What are you seeing right now in the marketplace when it comes to debt relief companies?
Better Business Bureau is seeing a number of reports from people who say that they're being approached about either debt settlement or debt consolidation. So debt consolidation is if you roll everything into one program and pay it off through one company. Debt settlement is when you have somebody work on your behalf with your creditors to schedule payments and get things paid off. Problem is that while the companies advertise those options, oftentimes the results are mediocre at best, and we don't see what is promised in these. And what happens is people end up paying big fees, and then their debts aren't paid off, so the interest starts piling up, which is just not a good thing if you look at the weights and scales of how this works out.
A lot of people that are looking for debt relief are in desperation and they're overwhelmed with what they're looking at. What should they need to know?
So the first thing to know the difference between consolidation and settlement and what those mean. And only about 20% of people are going to qualify for a debt consolidation program. And then the ones that don't are then steered into settlement programs. Those settlement programs carry with them the fees. And in fact, just within the last month, the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, CFPB, which is part of the federal government, joined attorneys general from 7 states to sue one of these companies that had taken over $84 million of fees from consumers who were looking for help with their debt. So be very careful in this arena. We see a lot of bad actors.
Wow, $84 million in fees.
Yeah.
What tips do you have for consumers experiencing debt and those looking to pay it down?
4 things to watch out for. Number 1 is be aware of the quick fix, the promise of a quick fix. So there are a lot of YouTube videos out there. Hey, you can do things, and they'll say things like, all you have to do is file a complaint against your creditor with the Better Business Bureau. It doesn't work that way. So don't believe the quick fix promises that are there. This debt took a long time to accrue. It's going to take a long time to pay off. And so just be ready to work the process. Second thing is never pay an upfront fee to settle a debt or to have somebody consolidate your debts. So upfront fees would be number 2. The third thing on this list is that you are researching the company. And this is where Better Business Bureau can help. If a company is coming to you saying, hey, we can help, research them. Take a look at their business profile at bbb.org and do a search through Google to see how the customer reviews and what the customer reviews say, or if the company is facing legal challenges like the one I just talked about. And then the fourth thing is to know your rights through this process. So if you are going through this process of paying off debt, know that you do have rights about how that creditor can contact you, what the payment schedule can look like. So know those rights. Very important in this situation.
Yeah, it's so important for those that are in these situations to be knowledgeable because it is a difficult situation. It will take time. Like you said, there's no quick fix. But the Better Business Bureau does have resources. People can go to bbb.org to get some information on how they can be assisted as well.
Absolutely. A lot there. Just do the search BBB and debt, and we'll have a number of resources for folks.
All right, Dale, with the Better Business Bureau, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Absolutely.